Did you know some sex positions actually make you lose your erection faster? Or that a few of them can help you last way longer without doing anything else? Most men never realize this. You probably choose positions based on what feels good or what looks hot, but here's the truth. Different positions affect your erection and stamina in very specific ways. And once you understand how it works, you can stay in control for as long as you want. My name is Magda Kay, and after helping thousands of men master their sexual confidence and control, all naturally, I've seen just how few small changes in how you move can completely change your performance in bed. So let's break down the top 7 sex positions for lasting longer and how to use them to your advantage. Let's begin with something most men never notice. Your body reacts differently depending on how you're positioned. When you are lying down, your system naturally shifts into a more relaxed and passive state. It's calm, it's receptive, and because of that, arousal can rise faster than control. But when you are upright or more active in your posture, your body stays alert, engaged, and grounded, which helps you maintain better stamina. This is why positions where you are standing or using your full body tend to give you more control and endurance. On the other hand, when you are fully lying back, especially in positions where she is on top, the dynamic changes completely. Your body relaxes more, your muscles are less engaged, and your control can drop without you even realizing it. At the same time, your attention becomes highly visual. Watching her in that moment can be extremely stimulating for the male brain, and that intensity can push you closer to the edge much faster than expected. It's not just physical, it's mental too. The same thing often happens in positions like doggy style. Even though it feels powerful and visually intense, that exact visual stimulation can make it harder to hold back. The excitement builds quickly, and if you're not aware of it, you may finish sooner than you want. It's not about avoiding these positions, it's about understanding how they affect your arousal so you can control the pace instead of losing control. If your goal is to last longer, the smartest approach is to choose positions that reduce overwhelming visual stimulation and increase emotional connection. Positions like spooning, slow missionary, or when you are on top with close body contact can make a big difference. When your faces are closer, your breathing sinks, your focus shifts from pure intensity to deeper connection, and that naturally slows everything down in a powerful way. There is also another important layer most men never think about. When the connection is only focused in the lower body, arousal tends to build in a very direct and fast way. But when you bring chest-to-chest contact into the experience, something interesting happens. Your emotional center gets more involved, your breathing deepens, and your body starts to balance intensity with calmness. This helps you stay more grounded and in control instead of getting overwhelmed by sensation alone. Positions like spooning, lotus-style sitting positions, or close embracing variations where your upper body stay connected can completely change the experience. They don't just slow things down physically, they also create a deeper emotional bond. She feels more held, more secure, and more desired, while you feel more in control and less rushed. Now let's talk about standing positions. At first, they might seem more intense, but in reality, they often help with control. Why? Because your body is fully engaged. You are balancing, supporting weight, using your core, your legs, your posture. This spreads your focus across your entire body instead of locking all sensation into one area. The distribution of effort naturally helps you last longer. Positions like pressing her against the wall, lifting one of her legs while standing, or even her sitting on a surface while you stand in front of her, all create this effect. They look passionate and dominant, but at the same time, they give your body more control over timing. They also create strong polarity, which many women find deeply attractive because they can feel your strength and presence more clearly. On the opposite side, slower and more grounded positions offer a completely different advantage. When both partners are lying down and moving gently, the energy becomes softer and more controlled. Sideline positions or spooning variations create a natural limit on movement. You can't rush, and that actually becomes a benefit because it prevents you from crossing that point of no return too quickly. These positions may require a bit of adjustment at first. You might need to explore angles, find what works best for your bodies, and take your time to understand the rhythm. But once you find that comfort zone, they become some of the most powerful positions for lasting longer and building deep intimacy. What makes them even more special is the emotional atmosphere they create. They feel safe, warm, and connected. Many women actually prefer these moments because they feel held, protected, and emotionally close rather than rushed or intense. It turns physical intimacy into something much deeper and more meaningful. There is one position many women secretly love where she lies on her stomach and you position yourself closely behind her, wrapping your body around hers in a slow, connected way. In that moment, it's not just physical movement, it's closeness, warmth, and emotional security. That kind of connection is what makes the experience unforgettable for both partners. If you want to build this level of control, connection, and confidence in your intimate life so you don't just last longer but actually become unforgettable to your partner, check the link in the description. Now you understand how different positions can completely change your control and stamina. But what if I told you that some of the most powerful pleasure doesn't even require penetration at all? In the next video, I'll show you how that works and why it can sometimes feel even more intense than traditional sex. And before you go, tell me where you're watching from in the comments. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video if you want to improve your confidence, your control, and your relationship experience starting today.